Hey everybody, it's John Brown, the one and only Bandana Gamer, coming to you today with kind of a pickups video. Now, it's not very heavy. I haven't been picking up as much lately. Kind of actually, if you can see behind me, you kind of notice the collection is going down. Not stopping collecting, just kind of having a different philosophy on how to collect. And I'll probably do a video about that later. But I wanted to showcase some things that I had either were given to me or I picked up from other YouTubers. And then, of course, I have a set of things that I picked up that I'm really excited about. I'm just happy to have in the collection. But I wanted to make sure I did a video highlighting some awesome things I've gotten from some fellow YouTubers and highlight those amazing people, because this community is so amazing and has been such a godsend during this whole pandemic thing, just to be able to reach out on Discord or Twitter and talk with some really cool people who have a really cool shared interest. So let's get into it. I think this is where I'm going to start first. A lovely NES cartridge. This came from Captain Algebra. He was very gracious and gave this to me. I had sent him a Master System game a while back, and he had picked up a double of this game because I think a copy had the instruction manual and he wanted the instruction manual. And so I asked him if he could sell me this second copy, because this is a game I've always wanted and wanted to check out, and he just offered to send it to me because he's a really good guy. So that is Little Nemo Dream Masters for the NES Capcom game. It's actually one that I've always known about, but I've never had the chance to play. So I'm really excited to get to check this out and put this in the collection. Alright, now, let's see. I think I'm going to go with these because I have some stuff balanced on my leg right now, and that'll make moving around and getting the other things I've picked up a little bit easier. Ratboy Collectibles, who you know is a huge fan of friend of the channel. I hope he's a fan of the channel as well, but I don't want to speak for him. Is an awesome YouTuber, and you should definitely check out his content. And he has such an amazing ability to find rare toys. If you played the game Monster Hunter, that's like him, but with toys. And so I've gotten really into the Power Rangers Lightning Collection, which is a new series of Power Ranger figures by Hasbro. And they have put out a couple of figures here and there that are exclusive to specific stores. A couple that are specific online, which I've had no problem generally finding those. But some of them that are to specific brick and mortar retailers, I have gone to multiple locations, could not find them. Hit up Ratboy, was like, hey, if you're ever in such and such store, can you see if they have this? And generally 5 minutes later, I get this video of him doing a dance with the item I was looking for. And so he is just an awesome guy. And once again, check out his content. So the first one that Ratboy was able to find for me was this lovely Power Rangers Lightning Collection, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Black Ranger with the Dragon Shield. And that's just such a cool figure. This was a Walgreens exclusive, which I find it really weird that Walgreens has exclusive action figures. But I'm really glad to have this in my Lightning Collection set. The next one is also a Walgreens exclusive, and that is the white Dino Thunder Ranger. Now, there are some issues with this one that have come out that, if you notice, there's no black outline on his visor. But I don't really care, because I mainly keep these in box for display. Just because I think the box and the whole packaging looks really, really cool, and there's so many pieces that I don't want to lose, so I just keep everything in the box. But this is another, once again, Walgreens exclusive that Ratboy, once again, 5 seconds after I called, sent me a video of him with this figure. So, really awesome. The next one he was able to find for me was a Target exclusive, and this is from Dino Charge, and it's the black Dino Charge Ranger. Target exclusive. I don't know much about Dino Charge, but I was just trying to make sure I stayed on top of the exclusive figures. So, once again, he found that lickety-split. And then this one was not supposed to even be released yet. I had a pre-order in for it, and he messaged me and had found this in store and wanted to know if I wanted it. And yeah, and also, he was able to get it for a super, super great discount. And that is Alpha and Zordon. And Alpha comes with his own little teddy bear. It does light up. And Ratboy Collectibles is amazing at finding collectibles. So if you want an awesome channel about finding really cool toys and collectibles, make sure to check out his channel. Now, I'm going to skip to these real quick. So, Retro Mikey 78 has been kind of downsizing his collection as well and selling some stuff on eBay and selling some stuff he picks up on at garage sales. And he had some things that I wanted to pick up, and I think they're all PS4. And a while back I got this game, but it didn't have the right case. I got it as a part of the GameStop roulette thing that we were doing with 8-Bit Glitch 79. And he had this game with the original case, and it was in good enough condition. The price was great. I couldn't argue with the price. So I just went ahead and got a new copy because it was a lot easier than finding the case. And that's Mega Man Legacy Collection 2. And I've wanted a physical copy of this. I wanted it in case because this is, I believe, the only way to get a physical copy of 9 and 10. Those games were originally released digitally on the 360 and PlayStation 3 and the Wii, and they never did a physical release. They did a Capcom Essential thing for the Xbox 360 that I know of that had a download code. It had a box for Mega Man 10, I believe. But wanted to have this because I adore Mega Man games. This next game, he had it at such a good price, and it's one that I hadn't pulled the trigger on, which is kind of a good way to look at this, just because it's a game I'm sort of interested, but the price was so good. And that is Red Dead Redemption 2 Special Edition. And couldn't say no to it at the price. I'm glad to have it in the collection. I'm going to look forward to giving this a shot. And finally, he had this up for sale. And I'm an X-Men fan. And I hadn't checked this out. Price was great. So I picked it up. Deadpool for the PlayStation 4. I know this was originally a Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 game that was later ported up to the next generation. But I'm glad to have this. Look forward to getting into some X-Men action. And we'll go to this pile next. Dun-dun-dun-dun. This is from the amazing, the wonderful Pride of Massachusetts, or one half of the Pride of Massachusetts, 8-Bit Glitch 79. And he sent me, along with this package stuff, a lovely dust sleeve, a special edition dust sleeve that he had made for the Midwest Gaming Classic, which did not occur this year. But I'm glad to have this, and I will think about what game to award this dust sleeve to. He had an extra copy of this game, and that's X-Men Legends for the original Xbox. And this is the series that started what ultimately became Marvel Ultimate Alliance. And so glad to have this in the collection. Look forward to playing around with this. These two games come from a trade that me and him did. If you've watched my videos, you know that I picked up Hawaii Shakedown for the Wii U, and I picked up two copies. I picked up a standard edition and a collector's edition. When I did the unboxing of the collector's edition, I realized there's no reason to have an extra copy of the standard. So he said something in the comments about missing out, so I offered to see if he wanted to trade for it. And so he sent me Dark Souls 2. I was trying to collect the Dark Souls games on Xbox One, so that got me that one. And he knows that I'm also trying to go for a complete Wii U set. So sent me SpongeBob, the Plankton's Robotic Revenge, and I believe, if my counting and everything is right, this is my 100th Wii U game. So glad to have that in the collection. And this doesn't have a case, but I love the story of this. And I don't want to tell too much of it because I figure it might pop up on his channel. But he contacted me and he told me, hey, I just found this bin of video games. They have this thing you're looking for. Do you want me to get it? And I was like, sure. And I asked him, apparently he was driving down the road. His wife saw at the end of someone's yard, I believe, a box or bin that said video games $1 and had like a little jar for you to put the money in. So he stopped and picked up Dark Souls 3 for $1 for me. And I really appreciate it. And I need to get a case for it, but for $1. and I offered to pay him for it. He was very nice and just sent this to me because he's an awesome dude. And so I'm really glad to have Dark Souls 3 in the collection. I have Dark Souls 1 on 360, Dark Souls 2 on 1, and Dark Souls 3 on Xbox One. So that completes that set for me. And then finally, this didn't come from him directly, but he let me know about it. I found it for a really good price from a vendor online that had several copies. And once again, knows I'm going for that full Wii U set. And that's Gianna Sisters Twisted Dreams Director's Cut. And so I picked this up for the Wii U, my 101 game. And so another Wii U game. We are getting closer and closer to that complete North American set. And so that is all the amazing gifts that I got from great YouTubers. But I did pick up 3 games recently because they've become just part of one of my favorite series of all times that I've learned about as an older gamer that have roots all the way back to the Nintendo. And I was at a store called Eastarland, which was shown to me by Hidden Game Room. Good old HDR. And they have like an area where they sell games where the labels are kind of scratched up or things like that. I showed you my Mega Man X2. That's where it came from. And they had this, Dragon Warriors 2. And I've been on the fence about the Dragon Warriors games for a while. And so I looked at it, this clearly has a big gash in the label. But I was like, you can read the title. You can see it fine if it's on the shelf. And the discount was really, really good. And so I was like, I'm going to get that. And from there, I have sold and traded some other stuff. Just to, as I said, downsizing the collection to kind of focus more on quality over quantity. And I was able to pick up Dragon Warrior 4 for the NES. I have Dragon Warrior 3 coming. Just dropped a remote, but that's okay. But Dragon Warrior 3 coming for the NES as well. And I was able to pick up a in-box complete copy of Dragon Warrior 7, which I'm fairly certain gives me all of the main series, or all of the North American released main series. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the NES, 7 on the PlayStation, 8 on the PS2, and then, of course, the DS and 3DS remakes, the Game Boy Color 1, 2, and 3, and Dragon Quest XI on PS4 and Switch. Love this series. Love seeing the different things they do each time out. And so I'm really glad to have this, a complete edition. Really glad to have Dragon Warrior 4 in the collection. Really psyched about that. So that is going to do it for this video, and that is my pickups and things I acquired from an amazing community that I found in YouTube. And once again, want to give shout outs to 8-Bit Glitch 79, Retro Mikey 78, Captain Algebra, and my brother from another mother, Ratboy Collectibles. I'll have links to their channels below. Make sure you check out their content because they're awesome people. And my friends, I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.